Hi, it's Gary. Welcome to today's video. Halfway through the month of August, time to see how I've been getting on with this month's pens and inks. The first pen I started the month with, this is the Jinhao 80. This is a really cheap pen. On here, I've got a Lamy nib taken from a Lamy Safari. I wouldn't be surprised if the nib costs more than the pen. It's a cartridge converter. This is empty. I've already cleaned it out. It had Diamine writer's blood in it. Now this pen, very, very similar stylish-wise, looks-wise to a Lamy 2000. Obviously the Lamy 2000 got a lot of differences though. It's nice in the hand. It's a nice fit. I know it's hard to actually show this on the camera. Very light. That's one of the things I will say with it. But I also find the Lamy Safari does feel a little bit on the light side. I like this macrolon finish here to the material, this black. It's got a bit of texture to it as well as you run your fingers around. Very nice. It's an enjoyable pen. And I've got to be honest, I'm not going to say upset. I was a bit disappointed maybe when it ran out of ink. But I've got another Jinhao 80 inked up already anyway. So that's a Jinhao 80. My next starting pen, this is the Fuliwen. And this is the 017 model. Very pretty colours, very busy looking pen. I believe this is called Starry Night of this pattern. It's not really a pen I would take to a business meeting. Cartridge converter again. Still got some ink in this. This is one of only two pens with ink in it, and by the look of it, we've still got maybe just a little bit over half a converter of ink left in it. So a fair bit of ink there left to go. That material continuing down into the section, and there we've got a wider section than what we were seeing with that Jinhao 80. That does make a difference. It's a lot more comfortable to write with. It's got a little bit more weight as well to it. So again, just adds a little bit more comfort. That Jinhao 80, just that little bit too light. It's nice though, as I say, comfortable, nice wide section. The nib, this is a number 6 size nib. On here, this is the Fuliwen nib that came with it. It's very smooth. It's a medium nib. It writes really well, but it feels nearly glassy, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I enjoy writing with it. It's nice to write with. It's just, as I say, it's the glassiness. I don't know. It's just me. I like a bit of tactileness to my pens, and this just doesn't have that. So that's a Fuliwen 017. The next pen, this is the TWSBI Diamond 580. We go, just turn this around. This is the all transparent version. We've got that TWSBI nib there. Beautiful nib. This is a broad nib. Piston filling pen, as you can see, it's also empty of ink, but it's got a bit of water in there. I'll have to try and get rid of that. I thought I'd dried it off enough. What I'll do is I'll actually do it on camera here. This beauty with this, you can just unscrew that section without dropping the end there. And what I'll do is I'll now stand that in my drying tray. I'll do it whilst we're talking. So that's now in my drying tray. I know, I love the shot there at the back of my head. Give that a couple of days to dry. I thought I'd already allowed it to dry out, but obviously not for long enough. So that's the TWSBI Diamond 580. Just dropping in to interrupt your regular programming. Would you like to help support the channel? If so, please consider joining as a member. As a member, you'll get early access to my videos. I normally upload them a couple of days before they go out, and as soon as they're uploaded, they'll be released to members. There'll also be a shout out at the end of the videos, and then as we get the members coming in, we'll actually chat among ourselves and work out what other perks, what other things you'd like me to add in. You know, would you like maybe a monthly live chat just for members? All down to us. So please, if you can, consider joining the channel. A link will be in the description down below. My next starting pen, this was that pen Bloke fountain pen. This is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And I say that about all my handmade pens. They're all stunners. Really like this. The material's called Something Special, and it is something special. It's a nice wide pen. It's a lengthy pen. If I just unscrew the cap, I love this long section. I think that's really nice. And, you know, we've got these colours coming through. We've got greens. We've got like a golden yellow. We've got some browns. We've got a number 6 nib there on it. So, cartridge converter, there we go. But I was talking about the length. Let me just show you in my hand. Beautiful length on this pen. So comfortable to use. So comfortable to write with. Section. Again, very nice. I hold my pens down near the bottom of the section. This has got a nice flare out there, so it's really comfortable to use. I really enjoy this pen. I like the looks of it. And it's made by an Australian maker. That makes a lot of difference to me. You know, yes, I know Australia's a big country, but it's supporting local. So that's that pen, Bloke fountain pen. My next pen is a Japanese pen. This is a Platinum 3776 Century. This is in the beautiful Burgoyne colour with this nice, gorgeous gold trim. It's a smallish pen. It's a lightish pen. Cartridge converter, again, this one's been cleaned out. The section is a little bit short looking. Doesn't matter though, it's nice to hold. Again, I hold my pens down near the bottom. If you hold your pens a bit further up, then I think you've got a risk of encountering the threads here. But, you know, that's down to what you like. I mean, most people who hold the pens further up, on most of the pens, I would assume they would get onto those threads. So chances are it's something that you're used to. We've got a 14 karat gold nib. It's my only gold nibbed starting pen. Beautiful. I love the platinum nibs. I prefer sailor nibs. They're my first preference, but then platinum, that comes in at number 2. Beautiful tactileness, beautiful feedback to it. I just love the way it feels when I'm writing. The pen, as I said, it's a little bit on the small side. The section also does fit a little bit on the narrow side. If I post the pen, it does make it a nicer length, but the problem is I just feel it's very back heavier then. So what I try and do is battle on and use this unposted. It's just about usable for me. So that's the Platinum 3776 Century. My final pen, this is the Leonardo Momento Zero Grande in dark Hawaii. Stunning looking pen again. It's got this lovely spaghetti resin. It's an Italian pen. Got this gorgeous trim here. It's a numbered pen, not a limited edition, just a numbered edition. The nib on here, number 6 size nib. Can I get that over there? Perhaps if I move this the right way. I don't know, I'm forever getting this wrong. But anyway, there's that number 6 nib. Made for them by Jinhao. It's all engraved, though, or stamped, I'm not sure which, with the Leonardo details. Piston filling pen. The ink in here lasts and lasts and lasts. Only downside with this pen, there's no ink window. That's the only thing which really, to me, lets it down. Otherwise, it's a beautiful pen to use. Absolutely gorgeous, really nice. It's a nice length, as you can see there. Nice length in the hand. It is postable. I don't need to, and it does, again, feel a bit back heavy. The section, this is the older style section, so it comes down. It's not like an hourglass. And I just love this, again, because I hold my pens down near the bottom. It's as if this section has been made to fit my fingers. It is so nice. Very comfortable pen to use. It was my first expensive pen. You know, it's not a cheap pen. I think it's about 377 Aussie dollars. But, oh, it's beautiful to write with. Very, very nice, very enjoyable. The medium nib puts down a really good line. I don't really use shimmer inks in here. So I can't really comment too much on how it goes with the shimmer ink. That's mainly because, you know, it's a piston filler. I don't know how easy it is to take apart. I've not tried. I don't intend trying. So I don't want to be messing around trying to clean out a shimmer ink. So that was the Leonardo Momento Zero Grande. So they're the pens that I've started the month with. As you can see, 4 of these pens, they're already empty, so I've brought in another 4 pens into my rotation, which we'll talk about in the final video of this month's. But I've been enjoying them as well. I mean, I've got to be honest, for me, I enjoy all my pens. There's only one that I didn't enjoy, and that's It Wouldn't Write. But as long as the pen writes, as I keep saying in a lot of my videos, the pen is there to let you get ideas out of your head and onto paper in a way that you enjoy. And as long as it fulfills that criteria, I love it. I also love the fact that we get some of these stunning looking pens. I've got to feature this one in again. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Got any questions on these pens? Got any comments? Got any similar pens? Please drop any comments down below. Let's kickstart that conversation. Please hit the thumbs up button. Every time you like, every time you comment, just helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get new videos as I release them. I'll talk to you again soon.